Waking up to narcissistic abuse. The process of waking up to narcissistic abuse is very intense. This process happens when circumstances in our life show us the urgency of waking up, and our need to understand reality becomes strong and persistent. It's when our intuition speaks clearly. Now is the time to put an end to narcissistic abuse. It's our call to be strong, independent, and capable. It's the process when we get back in touch with our real self and discard the gaslighted version of who we are. Waking up to narcissistic abuse challenges us to walk a fine line between feeling like we're losing our mind and at the same time being grounded on the reality we find ourselves in. Understanding the effects of narcissistic abuse and waking up to it allow us to see the world as it is. This process may represent a lonely experience. You may not be able to share your experiences, your insights, and what you have observed with other people. Most often people will call you paranoid or delusional. If you decide to share your awakening experience, watch out for how you use your words and how definitions have been changed behind the gaslight veil. For example, the term skeptic, which refers to anyone thinking rationally and pointing out something that needed to be clarified. Now, being a skeptic has almost become a pathological state of mind, and it's a very effective tool for the powers that be to use to protect narcissists and their lies through the media. If this is happening to you, keep on pushing yourself through it until the veil of lies goes up, and you will find yourself on a level of awareness, disconnecting from creatures who keep on gaslighting you, saying that what you see is neither true nor real. During the waking process, has anyone noticed an alarming and increasing number of people endorsing narcissistic behaviors? I'm talking about the I am entitled to everything kind of narcissist. Our society is rapidly coming apart at the seams, and people are seriously starting to lose it. Old people, young people, and children are adopting narcissistic traits, which are being considered healthy by the media. In order to completely away from narcissistic abuse, we need to remove the cause of problems, and that is an awareness and deceit. They are inseparable partners in the war on human awareness development and innate intelligence. The stupidity of unawareness can only survive through the blindness of deceit. They need each other for their mutual prosperity of narcissism in our world. Einstein said, "The one who follows the crowd will usually get no further than the crowd. The one who walks alone is likely to find himself in places no one has ever been. Following the crowd is how we got up this creek with a paddle missing, and to remove the cause of the problem, we need a mass awakening. From mind to consciousness. From limitation to all possibility. There are no limits to possibility, only a sense of the possible. We can't change our circumstances until we change ourselves, because our circumstances are a collective expression of our level of awareness. Without an expansion of awareness, we will stay on the hamster wheel, made possible by predictive programmed ignorance. Narcissists have been transforming society into a gut society to make humanity easy to scam, manipulate, and control. It's all about supply availability for them. Narcissists target to blind people's awareness in the way society is structured and lock people into massive gaslight processes. The idea is to block awareness by giving people so many reasons to feel fear, anxiety, stress, and depression. As we continue the awakening up to narcissistic abuse, it may be very important for some of us to hold the light and maintain a vision of a better world. But at the same time, it may be just as important, if not a little more so, that there are people who are of the spiritual warrior mindset, who are willing to put the light of consciousness on what could be called the darkness that seems to be in control of our reality. As Edmund Burke once said, all that is necessary for the triumph of evil is for good people to do nothing. We are living through the greatest transformation of consciousness in human history, so it's important to be able to dance with this transition. To do this, we must see beyond the gaslight veil and realize that it's a group of narcissists trying desperately to hold on to a worldview that could crumble before their eyes. I would like to read your opinion about your wakening up to narcissistic abuse experience. Thank you for watching this video. I hope your awakening process to narcissistic abuse brings you strength, empathy, and wisdom. Please, remember, knowledge is power.